The main reason we open our mouth to speak in front of other people is to be heard. Therefore, our job as the speaker is to make it easier for other people to hear us. Hello, my name is Adrian Kirk, and in my communication workshops, I give people the confidence to speak. I make sure that when they speak, they are heard, and I show them how to have greater flexibility in their communication style, which makes them more influential. But let's get back to the idea of speaking to be heard. What can we do as the speaker to make it easier for other people to hear us? Well, actually, there are 5 things we can do vocally to help other people hear us more easily. And they all start with the letter P. The first is to pronounce, then to project. Think about pitch, vary your pace, and use the pause. So let's have a look at these in a little bit of detail. The first one is to pronounce. Well, words are made up of letters, and they are vowels and consonants that become syllables. Our job as the speaker is to shape these sounds clearly here, so by the time they leave the mouth, they are already shaped as a word. And what that means is, by the time they get into somebody's ear, it's already a word. And this gesture I'm using here leads us on to the next P, which is to project. It isn't just about pronouncing, it is about projecting what we've pronounced sufficiently so that it gets to the ear of the listener. And an ear is a good indicator. Look at its shape. It is designed to catch sound and funnel it inwards. If we do not pronounce clearly, if we do not project, then we are giving our audience complete permission to say to us, "Say it again, I didn't catch what you said." And then the next thing we can do is to think about our pitch to make our voice sound more interesting to other people. I'm sure we've all been in a meeting where somebody didn't play with the sound of their voice and didn't make what they were saying sound interesting. So what can we do? Well, there are 2 things we can do. First thing is to think about what are the words within what we are saying that add meaning and value. And those are the words that you will then lift. You'll change the tone of your voice. You'll emphasize them, stress them. And the other thing you can do is to think about what is the mood you are conveying as well as the words. And it's that mood which changes the tone of your voice. So pitch is about playing with the sound of your voice by choosing the words to highlight and thinking about the mood you're expressing at the same time. The next P is pace, and that's all about allowing other people to assimilate what we are throwing at them more easily. If we go too fast, people might not catch everything because it's too fast, and they might switch off. If we go too slow, they might switch off because they might find it dull. There's a sweet spot somewhere in the middle where it's just about right. Of course, you can speed up and that will show energy and enthusiasm, and you can slow down to show consideration or to really help others digest what you're saying. And this concept of digesting what we're saying leads us to the final P, which is perhaps the most important, to pause. When you allow pausing as you speak, you allow the audience time to digest what you've offered them, to consider, to comprehend. And that enables them to consider what their response to you is, what their response to your ideas are. That pause also enables you, as the speaker, to breathe. The more we have breath, the more we can do with our voice. And that breath will also bring in oxygen. That relaxes our muscles and it feeds the brain, so we'll think more clearly. And finally, when we use our pause, this in the eyes and ears of the audience makes us look and sound more confident. So here you are, 5 P's to consider when you are speaking to be heard. Pronounce, project, pitch, pace, and pause. Thank you.